everybody out there in the internet world, and welcome back to Caribbean Cowboys Treasures and Adventures. Today's item of the week is a very cool piece. It's called a Betty lamp. It's been in my collection for about a decade or so, and I absolutely love this piece. It's a great conversation artifact, gets people talking. Most people will not have any idea what this is and the importance it had in our early colonial period here in America. It was vital to the development of our country. And let's go into a little bit more information about the Betty lamp. So what does Betty lamp mean? So the word Betty actually comes from a German word Besser. I believe it's B-E-S-S-E-R, Besser. Forgive my horrible German accent, but it means better. So basically this was a better lamp. Well, what was it better than? So the question is, what was this an improvement over? Well, this type of a lamp was an improvement over the open fuse type of lighting system that the colonists had. Remember, there was no electricity, there were no LCDs, LEDs, there were no halogen bulbs or incandescent bulbs. It was basically a wick that was dipped in fish oil, whale oil, or some other fatty kind of an oil that would allow the candle to burn. And so you used to have these open wick types where you'd lose a lot of that oil. There was nowhere for it to go, and they wouldn't last as long, and they were messy. And so the natural development and the innovation was this Betty lamp. And so as we look closer, this is about late 1700s, early 1800s, based on the type, the style right here. You can see this. It's very common type of a design here. So I don't believe this was owned by anybody of great wealth or anyone in the aristocracy. It was very practical, very utilitarian, made of iron. As you can see, I'm going to flip it over here. You can see some of the rivets right here, right here. These were all hand forged. This entire piece was made by a blacksmith, and everything down to the hooks, to the lip right here. And let's go into some more specific aspects of this Betty lamp, like, for example, what was this used for? Well, this is connected to the Betty lamp, and at the top here, it would actually hold onto a nail or onto a wall to hang the Betty lamp right here. So you can move it around your house. It was easily portable, and so that's what that was used for. So now let's take a look here at why this was an improvement on the older open fuse lamps. So you have a lid. I'm going to open this lid up right here, and you can see kind of this raised, this protrusion here. This is called the lip. And so what you do, and forgive the fact that I don't have a period piece of cotton, of embroidered cotton, but let's just use this piece of rope and pretend that it was an old colonial wick. And so you would lay it here. You'd have the wick inside filled with either a fish oil or a whale oil or some other type of oil that would burn. And the wick would come out. It would protrude a little bit over here. You'd close the lid, and it would be doused in this kind of fish oil or whale oil, and you'd light it. And the advantage of this Betty lamp or Besser lamp was that the oil would stay in a container, in a holding area. It wouldn't just drip away. And so you'd have a lot more time with your light source than you would over the previous type of design. Now you also see here that there is a little very tiny toothpick looking piece of iron, and what this would be used for is actually to remove the wick, not burn yourself. You could lift the top up here, and it was almost just like a utensil almost for this particular Betty lamp. And so you can manipulate the wick, you can move it around, you could lift the lid up and down. And again, you can see some of the rivets here, right there, right over here on this Betty lamp. It's obviously very crude. No two Betty lamps are alike, and this is what I love about these artifacts, are that no two are alike. These were not made by a machine. This was all hand forged, and from around the late 1700s, early 1800s. And that is our Betty lamp. Hope you enjoy.